Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for everyone who's been joining me, and welcome new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, you might like to, so this way you'll get notices from YouTube when my videos are up. I do not solicit you. I know that if you wanted a reading, if you had any questions, you would contact me through email or Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or even a comment here on YouTube. And thank you for everyone who shares comments and your loving support to me. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I keep you in my daily thoughts and affirmations. But let's go ahead with this reading. This is for the last week of Libra, and as we transition into Scorpio. I do have the Scorpio solar return up for 2017-18, but this is for October 22nd to I just forgot, the 28th, 2017. Okay, now also a lot of things have already happened. So you figure Jupiter left Libra after its year-long transit. So that was October 10th, and it'll be in Scorpio now to next year, November 8th or 9th, 2018. Also Venus, who rules Libra as well as Taurus, moved us into into Libra October 14th. And then we also had Mercury moved into Scorpio October 17th. And then on the 22nd, Mars is entering Scorpio. So it's going to be like Scorpio has party in Scorpio. And on the 23rd of October, the Sun goes into Scorpio. So we'll have 4 of these energies in Scorpio. And this is great too, because anybody who has Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or North Node, or a lot of planets, you're that Scorpion-centric person, the energy may resonate for you with the solar return. But let's get on with our reading. We start off with the Two of Swords energy. Now, this is our past. So this is something hopefully that's over with or transitioning out of your life or out of our lives. With this card, we're looking at well, it could have been September 23rd to October 2nd when the moon was in Libra. That's what this card represents. So the moon is your emotions, and it's also where you feel nurtured and loved and cared for, protected, you know. The moon is that deep, dark side of us that's very reflective. And then in Libra, which is so mental, you know, it's all about the intellect and logic. It's like Spock, you know. So they can be aloof and oftentimes dismissive. So with this card, it wasn't very comfortable for you. It's, you know, we have this full moon shrouded by the clouds. So something was not clear and very airy over your emotions. Okay, so we'll look at that. So someone or something happened where you felt like you were at an impasse. You felt like you had to make a blind choice. Maybe there was deception afoot, because with this too, it could be between you and another. Maybe there was harsh words, or you're not speaking to each other. Something happened, and this is going on, but things are not clear. Yeah, things should be starting to clear now, you know, as the clouds are dissipating here. And remembering with this card, there's a duality to this situation. Here you have these two swords, which are balanced, and they're the swords of justice and clarity and logic. But you're blindfolded. So how can you wield these beautifully balanced, forged swords if you are blindfolded or blind to the situation? So take the blindfolds off. See things for what they really are here. It could be, like I said, no communication. You're waiting to hear from someone. They didn't give you the word. You know, because in this deck, the sword's down. So it's like no one's talking, or you had harsh words, and now you just don't know what to do. So it's about you trying to make a clear decision here. The only thing that they're saying here, Spirit, is trust your heart. Trust your heart. Go with that moon energy. That Libra energy is too much in the mental realm, that logical stuff. Not everything is about logic. A lot of things take more deeper emotions and feelings, you know, those sensual things, the way you feel loved. You feel nurtured, you feel protected. And with this situation, maybe there was a disempowerment there or a deception there. So I'm going to leave it in the past, because it looks like something that's just about over for you if it's just happening now, or for us. And with this Knight of Swords energy, so we have this air energy, very Libran energy, and we are leaving Libra as we enter Scorpio. So whatever the situation, it's kind of like writing right away, right out of your life. There's some wisdom here. See the owl in the tree? There's definite clarity here. We see the spark in that sort of justice and balance that's forged. It's got rhythm to it. All this blue is like there's knowledge learned here from this situation or this person or experience. Now, it could also be a person in your life that's writing in to help you with this situation. Now, so this is a young male between, could be 18 to 35, maybe even 39, unless they have a very young energy. Very knowledgeable, very airy though, again, has a little bit, very kind and seeking justice and to right the wrong, you know, that Libran energy does, always want to be the defender of the downtrodden. So this person might even be someone writing into your life to help you with the situation to clear it up, or this is the energy you're going to take on with wisdom now and clarity to write in here and clear this up. And you know, the card does look like it's kind of like an autumn. So maybe for the Northern Hemisphere, it is in this time frame. And Southern Hemisphere could even be the budding of spring, which would be resonant to you also. Now, remembering that the Knight takes up the cards for the King and the Queen. This person, if it isn't you and you're helping someone else, you're taking up this cause. Now, in this deck, they're not rearing up and charging like many times it is in other decks. This Knight in this deck has the horses got all four hooves on the floor, and it's, you know, ready to go, but not like on the attack. It looks like it's going to be the clearing, swift breeze of cleansing energy that you need here before we go on. And look, here we go with this scorpionic energy. We have these cups. It's a water sign. So we know it's our Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. And again, the Knight. Now, this Knight is writing in here to take care of this situation and show clarity and logic and clearing things up with wisdom grown, maturation going on here, okay? But look, now the Knight of Cups. So this Knight's taking on a different energy for the King and the Queen. This is about invitations, happy times, joy, and maybe you're ending a relationship. You found that someone lied or cheated to you, or you did to someone, and now things are coming out in the open and you're moving out of it, or something with job or money. Whatever it is in your life, look at it that way, that you couldn't make a choice, but there's this situation to clear it away. Now you're ready to go on. Now in this deck, this horse is on the rise. You know, and again, they're raising the cups in emotions, that watery emotion. What is this here? Emotion. Is that a cat? I can never see through the camera. Let me see. I can't even tell what that is. I'd say something significant there. But you're feeling more empowered here with this yellow. And the horse is rearing to go, which is not usually what you'd find in the Knight of Cups. This is an emotional journey for you, for me, for us, whoever this was applying to or resonates with. You're ready to go forward, letting go. Like I said, you follow your heart here, okay? The mind will not be at peace until the heart is satisfied. The heart has more electric neurons and everything going on through it than even the brain does. It has its own, like, nervous system or nerves. That's why your heart pangs, it jumps, it hurts, it aches. Okay, when you're heartbroken, when you're joyous, it responds. The mind is that intellectual realm, and it's necessary at times, but with this here, following your heart, you're feeling the journey is moving forward for you, but success. Your cup is upraised, the Holy Grail. You've made sense of this. Now, you could say, yes, things are blossoming here also for you. So if this is a new love, an invitation to love, a new job, a career, something with school, the way you're feeling, that new car, that home, whatever this is for you, this is definitely talking about you're feeling so good. This is those pleasures, those sensual pleasures. And like Scorpio is other people's money. It's inheritances. It's you won the lottery. Someone gave something to you. This is shared resources. So it could even be someone else sharing with this energy with you, making this a pleasant journey and going forward. But it could be invitations to go out, social agendas, and go, even if you don't want to do this. Now, if this is a male or female, again, 18 to 35, 39, or that kind of young energy, this is like a younger version of that dreamy kind of guy. It could be a musician, an artist, someone who's very intuitive and empathic. They sense things. Good dancer, maybe, a poet. Definitely in that dreamy kind of state. It could even be a girl. You know, it doesn't have to be a guy, but definitely in that kind kind of person that your ideal would represent, or the ideal situation. Put it towards something else if it's talking about a situation or an experience rather than a person. And then here with our Nine of Cups energy, this is our wish card. The 9 is about ending, so things end and things begin. This is your dreams being fulfilled. This is, again, sensual pleasures. We're looking cups again. We transition from air, which is Libra, Spirit, I love you, into cups, which is Scorpio. Thank you. It's resonant and it makes sense. So things that are sensual pleasures that money cannot buy. Your heart is satisfied. Your mind is at peace. You feel loved and nurtured. You feel safe. You feel protected. You feel balanced. You feel grounded. You feel financially stable. You feel healthy. All of the wishes coming true. Maybe you want something for your family, your loved ones, not always about yourself. And you know, he's raising the cup just as he is here as a toast. So you could be doing some celebrating too with other people here. And this is a beautiful card of Jupiter and Pisces. We know that Jupiter expands on everything it touches. And Pisces is another one of the mystical houses, the most mystical. But let's look at this. Jupiter expands on everything it touches. Jupiter is now in where? Scorpio. So Spirit is guiding us into the next, well, you figure 12 months or so, to say this is a time for you to expand on things, shared resources, money, valuable things, ending things that don't resonate with you or you've outgrown. That's very Scorpion. Let go, end it. Start something new. Life, transformation of yourself and who you are and what your life is about, depending on what house this is falling in for you, where Jupiter is in Scorpio. It will touch your life with expansion, but higher spiritual growth, higher thinking, compassion, and the higher vibration. And again, this touches on music too with Pisces, music and the arts and beautiful things. So if you're a musician or an artist, this is what you've been working on, trying to fill all your cups with the pleasure of what you've been working on and bringing your heart's desire coming true. And it is a nice celebration for you. And it looks like this beam above here and on the sides is like protection. It's solid, it's stable, and it's a toast to a job well done. And on to the next phase. Now, this might not be this week. It could be a few weeks from now. But just remember this. Or it could be now. Making sense to you. Just remember what Spirit is saying to you. So as this evolves in your life, you could say, oh, that's what they were talking about, and have your aha moment. Well, thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading. I do love you. And thank you to everyone who's watching. I'm so grateful to you all. I love that you're here with me and we're on this journey together. And as always, I wish you the best.